We're on a mission to open a brick and mortar retro video game store in 60 days. Check. Day 22. We're going to start with listing some product because we haven't listed in a couple days and we've noticed that in our sales. The plan is to get all of this listed before we go into the store. That's a banger. Here's a bunch of really good loose disc 360 games and possibly all of those. We tested all these. These are all working. These three aren't. That should probably take us about 2 hours. Then we'll head into the store. We got in contact with the security company today and they'll be putting the bars on the doors and the roll across gate either Thursday or Friday. Today's Wednesday. We have a demolition person coming in to quote knocking down a wall, which I'm still not sure if we're going to do or not, even though it's possible that we might do it on the Friday when my buddy comes to do the renos. We're almost done with the logo. We're just going through some final revisions. That will be done today. And I'm not 100% sure what we're going to be doing after that, but we'll figure that out when we go in. We got mostly everything listed. So here's everything we listed this morning, along with all these PS1 controllers. This Guitar Hero on Tour, yes, bundle. This is what still needs to be listed. These are defective. I'm not sure if I'm going to list them for parts or not. And this stuff. Oh, these PS3 games still I need to test before listing. We pretty much got everything we wanted to listed. We'll probably list the rest of that stuff later tonight when we come home. But now we're going to head to the store, finish sanding the walls and prepping them for paint. And hopefully our friend who came by last night to look at the space comes back to us and sends us what he thinks we should do with painting the space by either tonight so we can start painting tomorrow, or at the latest we're gonna have to paint on Sunday because the next couple days is gonna be pretty hectic. So let's head to the store. Before we head over to the storefront, I actually just got a bunch of emails in succession and we've solidified our logo. So I want to show you guys that. Here it is. The new logo. It looks awesome. We did a gradient on the background because the outlines of the black of the O's kind of got lost when the background was fully black. So that allowed the O's to still pop and look the same size as the other lettering. So that's awesome. This is going to be our new mini logo. Where is it? For our Instagram profile picture and our email profile picture and all that. And then also we got our first mock-up of our store colors. We're not 100% sure if that's going to be the colors, but this was the first one that our friend sent us. It looks really good. I love the black outlines and the color selection is awesome. We're going to wait for him to send a few other ones and then decide, but I mean, can't go wrong with this. This looks awesome. I think the black trim is a no-brainer. I think we're going to paint that today. So we were kind of having trouble figuring out what we were going to do today. So being able to paint all the trim black will take a while. So we can get that out of the way. We're back. We're going to sand down all the holes, fill them in if there's any that need to be fixed. We got to do back here too because we've decided that we're going to be using this space for the store as well. And then my dad went to the paint store to pick up the black paint. We're going to be painting all the trim, bottom, up, top, all black. And that should take us a lot of the day. Been working away, starting to tape off all of the trim here, and we got our black paint. So yeah, we've taped off all the trim that we're able to paint. All these are coming down because the slat wall's going there. So we just need to finish taping the bottoms and the floor, and then we can get going on the paint for the trim because we know for sure that the trim's going to be black. That's a no-brainer. We also had a contractor come in and take a look at taking down this wall because it doesn't really need to be there, and we were told by the landlord that we can take it down if we want. So we would take it out. We'd run a wall right on the other side here across. These lights would need to be on the outside, and we're going to keep the door because in the winter it prevents the heat loss having two doors, so that we need to keep in. So we're waiting to hear back from him. And we're going to decide whether we want to take that out or not, but that's really going to mess with our timeline, so I'm not sure if we're going to do that or not. And I also realized I didn't even get to tell you guys what we came up with our friends about the interior layout and some of the ideas that they gave us. So we're going to put if this wall comes here, we're going to have comic style arrows pointing this way, like a bunch of them pointing, so when you come in the door you see the arrows, you turn. Then we're gonna have a big Moonshine Gaming logo here that's backlit, and we got the plug here so we can plug in the LEDs for behind. We're gonna do some sort of diorama here, not sure. But the big thing that we came up with is, originally we weren't gonna use this back area, but we've decided we are. We need to get a piece of something to cover this up so this is all flat, but we're gonna paint, oh, and these are gonna come down. We're gonna paint this whole area black. We're gonna have a black light here pointing this way, and then our graffiti artist is gonna do his mural for this in this corner for the photo area, and he'll leave a little space for people to get in for pictures, but it's gonna be black lit. Everything's gonna be black, and then the mural's gonna be here. I think it's gonna look really awesome. Then we're gonna have black on black shelves here. This might still be the TV and video game section with where people can just play, and that'll be interchangeable. The consoles will be changed every day and games will be changed every day, but not sure if it'll be right here or here. That's gonna be closed at all times and won't be able to be used by customers. And then we got the locksmith coming. He's gonna be changing the lock on the front door. He's changing it to a double-sided lock, so pretty much it means that a person can't smash the window and reach in and open it. It's gonna have keyed access on both sides, so if you smash the window, you still won't be able to open the door because there's not gonna be a latch. And I'm pretty stressed out. I'm really scared, honestly. I'm having big time trouble sleeping. I'm scared that we're not gonna get done in time. I'm scared that our sales in store aren't gonna be enough to, you know, pay for everything, all the overhead. I'm scared that it's not going to turn out the way I like. I'm scared that people aren't going to like it. I'm pretty much scared of every single possible thing that there is to be scared of. But I think the biggest thing I'm scared of is that we're going to run out of money during the setup, and that is just terrifying to me. I don't think it's going to happen, but I don't know. It's like a ticking time bomb in the back of my head. And I've never done anything like this, so I'm sure this is par for the course, and I'm sure that this is just standard stuff, but oh my goodness, it's just mentally exhausting. But we're in it now. We obviously we signed a lease, and we really just have to trust the process. So just got to get in gear and get everything done, and hopefully it all works out.